Alrighty, cherubs, so today we're going to be making a hand-built lidded jar. So I've got all my tools here. I've got a rib, I've got a serrated rib, I've got some clay. I got my coils already made, pre-made. I've got my slip, and I've got a paddle. Now what I'm going to do is just take a chunk of clay, and I'm going to flatten it out, make a little pancake. This is going to be the base for my jar. So I'm just flattening it out, smoothing it out. Trying to get it relatively even. Now for this one, I do want a round base. So what I'm going to do is grab a template to trace so that I can use to cut this so that it's perfectly round. Normally, if I'm going to be doing something organic like a pumpkin or a different shape like that, or a different sculpture like that, then it doesn't matter if it's perfectly round, but for this, I do want it to be geometrically round. We'll just smooth out those edges. Now I'm just going to score around the edges of my base. I'll score my coils and use some slip to attach them. Make sure when you add your coils, you give it a good amount of pressure. And immediately you want to start stitching inside and out. I like to stitch after each coil. I think that it makes the whole process a lot easier and the structure a lot more secure. So I just pinch those edges just to make them more uniform. And now I'm going to start adding coils one on top of the other. Now for this particular jar, I'm not going to be changing the shape. I do just want the sides to be flat. I want the sides to go straight up. So I'm not going to be making it bulge or do anything different other than go straight up. Alrighty, so you want to make sure that you have about 6, 7, 8 coils, depending on how thick they are, to your vessel to make sure that it is tall enough. We do want this about 7 inches tall at least. Then use your ribs, smooth out all the finger impressions. You want to use the rib inside and out. And then you want to make sure you also use a paddle to help further smooth it out. The paddle's a nice little trick to help get even smoother edges. So again, inside and out for nice stability. Now for the lid. I didn't show you the lid, the clip got deleted when I made this lid, but you do want a little ring on the inside of it so that you can, so it'll fit inside or on top of this jar. So what I did to make the lid was I just took a coil and I started to wrap it around itself until I got to a big enough size that it would make the lid. Then I stitched it all together on the top, then I flipped it over and stitched it all together on the bottom. And then I smoothed it out with a rib and with my paddle. Once it's smooth enough, now I'm going to make a little knob for the top and attach that. Make sure it fits. So I want to make sure that that knob, and you can make the knob however you would like. You can make it a sculpture any way you would like it. But you must have that little foot ring on the inside, and that foot ring will fit on the inside edge of the vessel to make sure that it stays on. There you have it.